Hello. Today I'm back. I'm going to show you another growl in Serum. It's going to be like a upward ascending growl. I guess it's very very popular. Yeah, I'll show you first quickly. We have to use 2 LFOs. This is a little bit more advanced, but it's not that hard if you just follow along. And the more you keep doing this, the more it becomes second nature, and you don't really have to think about. So when you're making a song, you can go, oh, I want the growl to go upwards, or like a pitch bend, without having to automate anything. You can just come and do this. I think I've done this before, but we'll do it a little bit more like in depth, I guess. Yeah, that sounds way too. We'll use that. So this is what we want to do. I'm going to get your LFO1, which is going to modulate the wavetable of the growl, obviously. Like I said, you could do this with any wavetable. Should I use the user one? Okay, I'll use. What is this? Come on. This comes with Serum, so you go digital, PWM, electro. Sorry. Alright. Then you want to go on to trigger. Then what we're going to do is we're going to keep this on half a bar. You can even go at 1 bar. Make it kind of shape there. Then we're going to go to. Let's try. So I'm going to try a few things here, right? So give me a sec. We'll try just PWV. PWM. I know what it is, but I can't explain it. Fuck. It's sort of. I should have researched this before I made the video. It's like the sync. It's kind of like the sync. I know exactly what it's doing. I'm sorry. I can't explain it. It's like I guess it's playing higher harmonics as it goes through, like as the wavetable goes through. If you guys don't know what harmonics are, you're gonna have to look up videos on Seamless and other tutorials, because there's dudes out there that can explain, who just know exactly what the in-depth stuff is of music, or not even of music, of just sound, and they can help you a lot. Harmonics are just pretty much like higher frequencies that are hidden within sounds, kind of thing. So yeah. Now what you want to do is you want to go into your matrix, and then you go to your source. Okay, your first available one, so the one under LFO1, you click that. Click LFO2. That's going to map it to this LFO2 here. Then you want to click under the destination where the 3 dotted lines are. Click that. You go to global master tuning. Then this arrow that's under the word type, you want it to be pointing to the right. So at the moment it's got 2 arrows pointing left and right. You just want it to go to the right. Then bring this little fader to. You can do it whatever you want. I mean, the higher you go, obviously, the higher the pitch bend is. 9 is a great spot for it. Even 9, I do 9. Then what you want to do is the same thing. You want to go trigger, bring this to a bar, and then you want to bring this all the way to the right. Maybe even make a curve upwards. So do you understand what's happening right now? This is still playing that, but LFO. But what is the pitch? Like the pitch up is LFO2. So I'll do the opposite way. So watch this. Listen. You understand what I'm trying to say? So we want this to go up. Okay, now we'll go into our effects, hyper, distortion. I'm not going to really sit here and explain like effects like most YouTubers do with music, because I don't want, like I said this before, I don't want you to just copy what I'm doing. Like I want you to just sort of get an idea of what I'm doing with this growl, and then you can sort of experiment on your own. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of stupid if you're just gonna sit there copy this like exactly, because then like what are you gonna do with it? Like you're not gonna, you know what I mean? Like unless you're stuck in a bit of a song right now and you need a growl that goes upwards, then by all means copy this exactly. I don't mind. But other than that, like what are you gonna do with it? Like I'm certainly not gonna use this in a song, so I don't know. We'll go phaser, bring the rate down and the mix down. What you could even do is you go to LFO3, right? Bring the frequency down, modulate the frequency. Trigger, bring that down to half as bar as well. So you can hear like a slight little whistle. It's kind of cool if you can layer it correctly. We'll go compressor, multi-band, bring the threshold down. That's so standard, I don't know why. EQ. This time we'll just use the two horns. The previous video I showed you the high pass and the low pass bands on these. We'll just go the horns. Same thing, we'll use LFO2 to modulate the frequency, bring it down, the gain up a little bit. Same with the opposite, frequency up and the gain up. There you go. You want see the horn, so it just feels like it's just ripping the growl apart. That's kind of exactly what you want. Filter, I mean, the filter is just the second filter for this. You could get really creative, maybe like a phase plus. Always bring the mix down, because the mix up all the way, you're giving whatever has to mix all the way, you're giving that 100%, and that's going to come through everything else. So yeah, distortion always keep. Oh, distortion you can even bring down a little bit. Leave the compressor mix up. But yeah, everything else, just turn it down just a tad. Now, what we're going to do is filter. We're going to open a something different. Try band rejects. These are really cool. Still using LFO1. Don't forget to use LFO1, because we're going to need LFO4 in a second. Yeah, it's cool as hell. This is still with the first LFO, right? LFO2 is still creating that up, the ascending sound. Now, this is where it's going to get cool. What we're going to do is, okay, come down here to your macro, okay, rename it just to help you, speed, or rate. I call it speed for some reason all the time. Now, what you're going to do is drag this macro here. So grab these little 4 arrow things, come, drag it onto LFO4. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Do that again. Click on LFO4, right? Move the rate knob a little bit. Drag it onto the rate. Trigger. Now, what you need to do is bring the level down all the way. Grab LFO4, drag it onto the level, bring it back up all the way. Now this is going to do, what this creates is now that this volume is now being triggered by this LFO. Oh, you got a 5th LFO. I did not know that. That is cool as hell. Holy fuck. Huh. Okay, we're not going to use a 5th one. I didn't know that was there. Now, the volume is being controlled by this LFO, so watch. See? Now, what you want to do is bring these up so the volume is all the way. Also, the volume is louder. Then you want to adjust your rate. So what we'll do is bring the macro all the way to the front and make it to sound accordingly. So that sounds like crap. So bring it down. Bring this little blue semicircle down on the rate of LFO4. That sounds dope. Now bring it back to the start. Now this is the cool trick. Up, growl. What you want to do is paste your note down here to your playlist. pick a note. It goes for a bar, so now, same thing, a little trick, you grab your little brackets or whatever the fuck they're called, highlight it, so then when you create the macro, the automation doesn't go everywhere across the screen. Click up here, this little multi-link to controllers, click that, just click the speed knob, right click, create automation, bang. Check this out. There you have it. You have yourself an ascending growl, or a growl that goes upwards kind of thing. I don't know what to call it. If you kind of have an idea what the name of this is, let me know in the comments so I can rename the video. But yeah, an upwards growl. There you guys have it. That was a bit more advanced, but yeah, like I said, just feel free to pause the video and just follow along kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of videos today, so I'll see you guys very soon.